everybody. It's Christine McAllister, the founder of Life with Passion, lifewithpassion.com, my free Facebook group for women joining the path to quitting their jobs and being on the road to living their true dreams is Life with Passion Society. You can join there. And today I'll talk with you about building business systems and structures. Hi everyone, it is great to see you here. Thank you for the hearts. I am glad to be back with you and really excited to bring you this free challenge that's happening in my Facebook group, Life with Passion Society, and also exclusively happening to have your chance to get your questions answered and hear a little bit, hey Ella, great to see you, hear a little bit more in depth about what each day's topic is, and again, to get your questions answered. So, my name is Christine McAllister. I'm the founder of Life with Passion. I'm coming to you from beautiful, sunny, warm Scottsdale, Arizona, where I'm spending the week seeing some friends compete with their Arabian horses at the world's largest Arabian horse show, and taking in the sights and enjoying the beautiful weather, which is the total opposite of the blizzard I'm experiencing, or my friends and family are experiencing at home in Kentucky. So one of the great things about being your own boss, you get to travel a lot, which is something I love to do. And I also get to connect with you from wherever in the world I am. So I'm so glad to hear that. Thank you. You help me a lot. You make me think different. I am so glad. Thank you for sharing that, Allah. So today we are talking about your why and your basics of building business systems and structures. And so I'm going to give you the challenge that I also gave in my Facebook group, Life with Passion Society, and we're going to talk about how this whole challenge is going to work. It's a 5-day challenge. It's totally free. And the idea is that each day I'm going to give you a challenge, a specific challenge that's going to build on the next day, so that at the end of the week you have some really practical things that are very specific to your business, and you have your questions answered along the way, and you get to learn about what are the next steps you need to take in either building a business that you already have or starting one that you dream of starting. Sound good? Great. So today's idea is to harness the power of focus, because usually entrepreneurs, we have amazing big dreams. We have dreams of, changing our lives, changing the lives of our families, getting freedom, quitting our jobs, getting out of that cubicle, getting out of that desk, getting out of that 9-to-5 that we hate, and we want to change the world, right? We want to change the world with our product or service. And so often in the beginning, we experience kind of like this overwhelming, super exciting feeling like being in love or something. And along with it comes all of these ideas. All these ideas come along, and we can get really kind of distracted to the point of feeling overwhelmed. Now, this is a business systems and structures challenge. So it is going to be very methodical, but we're starting from the inside out, and here's why. You can have all the business systems and structures that you want, but if you don't start with the reasons that you're doing it, and you don't start with the power of focus, those systems and structures are not going to serve you going forward. They're just not. They're going to be these things outside of you and these programs that you have and you've signed up for and you've set up. But if you are not motivated on a daily basis to use them, to fill out those spreadsheets, to harness the power of those programs and systems and structures, they're not going to be useful to you. So today we're starting with the inside out. Why are you doing your business? Why are you starting your business? We're going to build on that so that you always have that solid rock foundation to come back to, rather than kind of feeling like you're floating, feeling like you're drifting, any of those things. I've got my notes right here. I'm going to move this over a little bit. Okay, so we're starting from the heart. So when I work with clients, we always start with what's going on internally, because you are the driver of your business. You could have an amazing idea, but if you're not passionate about it, guess what? It's not going to happen, because it takes your energy. It takes your motivation. It takes your sweat equity, as my dad calls it. And so you have got to start with your why. You've got to start with this. This is going to keep you motivated and keep you going in the long term, all right? When these magical systems and structures that we talk about just aren't enough to carry you through, okay? Because when life happens and we get distracted by other things, or stuff comes up in our business and maybe it's a challenge, we need this to fall back on. All right, so we're going to start with focus. We're going to take the power of focus and we're going to put it to work for us, for you, for your current business or your future business. Like I said before, I so often see people chasing too many things at once. Chasing this idea and this strategy and that strategy and this and that and this and that. And guess what? You wind up feeling overwhelmed. You wind up feeling distracted, and you wind up not really doing well any of the things that you want to do, any of the things that you intended to do. And then it becomes, oh, well, running a business isn't for me. Guess what? If you have that dream, it is for you, because any personality, any type of person can start and run a successful business. That's the beauty of it. You get to make it your own. But every person needs to harness the power of focus, no matter what your personality. So today's challenge is to choose one thing. Choose one thing. That's the phrase of the day. All right? So if you have started a business already, I want you to pick one thing out of the stuff that you offer, the products that you sell, the services that you offer. I want you to pick one thing that today you are most excited about, that today you feel the best about. I want you to pick that one thing, and I want you to write it down. Now you can think about it. I have a friend who, hopefully you're watching, I have a friend who makes wonderful natural makeup. And she has a lot of different products. I want her to pick the one product that she's most excited about. It doesn't have to be what's your biggest seller. It doesn't have to be what costs the most. It needs to be the one thing that if you could sell this one thing forever and make money doing just that, you would do it. Okay? If that freaks you out, the word forever, then pick the thing that you would sell just for this month and make that your one thing. So maybe it's your, if you're talking about the makeup example, maybe it's her amazing mineral foundation. Maybe if you are a service provider, if you're a web designer, then maybe it is, selling websites to small companies and helping them get their professional web presence established, right? If you're a coach like me, then maybe it's working one-on-one with people and helping them achieve true change in their lives and whatever your specialty. So I want you to pick your one thing, and we're going to focus on that. We're going to build on that all week long. All right? Pick this one. This is the one that you love the most, that you're most excited about. If you haven't started a business yet, but you're dreaming about it, or you're just getting started, and maybe you're planning to offer a bunch of different things, no, stop it. I want you to pick one thing. I want you to pick one thing that you're excited about and focus on that. I want you to go to my Facebook group, Life with Passion Society. I want you to join if you're not already a member, and I want you to share it there. You can share it on the post for day one, or you can share it with the hashtag LWP Challenge in your own post, and let us know what you are focusing on, what you are most passionate. The name of my business is Life with Passion. What you are most passionate about sharing, okay? This is the key. If you have questions about this, ask them in the group. If you have thoughts, if you have concerns, if you can't decide and you're having trouble deciding, first of all, ask your heart internally, what does, my business, What do I want my business to be about? I get to decide. We have this incredible freedom. What do I want my business to be about? What do I want my, the money, where it's coming from? What do I want that to be about? And if you're still feeling overwhelmed or unclear or anxious about like just narrowing it down, you know, sometimes it feels like, oh my gosh, we're leaving something out. How can we do that? Whatever. I want you to ask. I want you to ask for help. That's what we're here for. That's what Life with Passion Society is here for. That's why we exist. And so I want you to start there. Okay? That's your day one challenge. That's it. You pick one thing. You pick one thing. For some of you, this may be really easy. You may already know your one thing. I still want you to work it through and think about it and go, okay, why is this my one thing? Why am I excited about this one thing today and for the rest of this week? And if this is hard for you, ask for help, get some reflection, ask in the group, whatever. And I want you to remember that everything will build on this. So while this might seem simplistic, it's really, really important. We're going to keep referring back to it. Okay, so today's challenge is to choose your one thing and to go with that. If you don't have a business name yet, that's okay. Put that aside. If you don't have a branding system in place yet, that's okay. Put that aside. These things can flow out of your one thing. You're starting with your one thing. And if you have an idea and you haven't developed it yet, now is the time to start asking people about it, okay? Day one is about creating or customizing your concept. So if you're having a hard time coming up with your one thing, this very, very basic thing, or maybe you're afraid that someone's gonna steal your idea, I hear that every once in a while, know that ideas, while they are the seed of every great fortune, ideas are just ideas until someone puts their blood, sweat, and tears into them. Until someone dedicates their lives to developing them into something that other people can use. So, you know, I used to get it when people would say, oh, I have an idea, but I don't want to share it. I'm keeping it close to the vest. Now, I kind of laugh. Like, I don't laugh at them, but I laugh on the inside because what I know is that I'm not going to be as excited about your idea as you are. You're not going to be as excited about my idea as I am. Any idea is just an idea until it has the energy of action and consistent, persistent action and blood, sweat, and tears and sweat equity put behind it. So I hear people's ideas all the time. Am I ever tempted to steal one? No, because I know what I'm about. They know what they're about, and that's what they're building their business around. So don't be afraid to share your idea, because if you hold on to this idea until you're 100% ready to launch it and put it out to the world, guess what? It's too late. It's too late. You've waited too long. So the best way to maximize your time, your effort, your energy is to develop what they call in the tech world an MVP, a minimum viable product, and to get that out there to see if it's something that people want to buy, to validate your idea. All right? So this is the next stage of choosing your one thing, is to go out and validate it. We're going to talk tomorrow more about committing yourself to this idea, but today just know that you got to pick it. You got to pick it first. To get on the right road, you have to commit, right? You have to turn onto it. You got to draw a line in the sand where you are and turn onto the road you want to be on and head down that road. Cool? So you're going to choose your one thing today for day one of the challenge. And you're going to commit to it, and you're also going to know that this isn't a permanent choice. You're not leaving a bunch of other ideas out there on the table to flounder. You're just picking one thing for now. You can look at it as practice if you have to, because you're going to repeat this process every time you decide to offer a new product or service, so that all of your focus and all your intention is in one place. I'm Christine McAllister. I'm really glad you've joined me today for day one of the Building Business Systems and Structures Challenge. You're going to choose your one thing. You're going to join Life with Passion Society, and you're going to post about it in there. You can get all the details. You can sign up for the replays of the Periscopes and stuff inside the society too. Cannot wait to continue to support you every day of this week for this free 5-day challenge. I'll be back here same time, same place tomorrow at noon Eastern, 5 GMT, 9 Pacific. And I will look forward to talking with you then. Bye.